Given that f of x equals 8x minus 9 and g of x equals 7x minus 1, determine each of the following. Make sure to fully simplify your answer. So f compose g of x. But first off, make sure you understand the notation here. This little open circle means to do function composition. It's easy for students to think that this means to use multiplication, but multiplication would look more like just f of g of x with nothing in between, or f dot g of x with just a small dot in between. The little open circle means composition. And composition means to take the function f and evaluate it at the function g. And the order makes a difference. So for instance, the part B says to find g composed f of x, which means to take the function g and evaluate it at f of x. So when we evaluate these, I'm taking first in part A the function f and sticking into the function f 7x minus 1. So when I go to come up with my final answer, I'm taking f of x and now evaluating it at 7x minus 1. Since f of x is 8 times whatever you put in these parentheses, minus 9, that's what the x is meaning here, I would take these 7x minus 1 and put them into the parentheses. So, distributing the 8 and simplifying, I get 8 times 7 is 56, so that's 56x, minus 8, because the 8 distributes to the negative 1 as well, then minus 9. So I have 56x minus 17. In the next example, g composed f of x. I'm taking the function g and now evaluating it at f of x. So I'm replacing g, the input to g with 8x minus 9. Now the function g looks like 7 times whatever you put in these parentheses minus 1. So I'm placing 8x minus 9 inside those parentheses. So this becomes 7 times 8, which is 56, and of course 56x because of the variable. And distributing the 7 into the parentheses, I now have 7 times 9. And 7 times 9 is 63, so this is negative 63, then minus 1. So the final answer I get is 56x minus 64, which is different from what I got with the reverse order of composition. The last two examples just ask me to evaluate f composed f of x, which is fine and easy enough to do. I just take the function f and put 8x minus 9 into the function. So this tells me to do f, which is 8 times whatever I put in parentheses, minus 9. So 8 times 8x minus 9. And that would give me 64x minus 72 minus 9. So 64x, negative 72 minus 9 is negative 81. Then g composed g of x would be g evaluated at the function g of x, or g evaluated at 7x minus 1, which is the function 7 times whatever I put in parentheses minus 1, and I'm putting 7x minus 1 into those parentheses. So I get 49x minus 7 minus 1, which is 49x minus 8.